push this button. See that red dot there? When that red dot is there, then it's recording.
Oh my God, I missed the whole.
So to turn it on and off, you just hit this one here.
Oh, thank you. Here we go. I get rainy anyway. Thanks.
Hi everybody, my name is Rainey Reitman. Hi. I'm here from the Electronic Frontier Foundation. As some of you may know, we are a non-profit civil liberties law firm located right over here in the Mission. There in the Mission. And we have been around for 21 years, starting this February. We're having a 21st birthday party, and I hope I get to see all of you there. And for 21 years, the Electronic Frontier Foundation has been trying to help we, the people, bring our civil liberties onto the internet. We take for granted that we have basic constitutional rights in our daily lives, that we have the right to freedom of assembly, that we have the right to freedom of speech, that we have the right to freedom of the press, and so many other things. And our organization is dedicated to making sure that when you log on, those rights come with you. Woo! This is not the first time that we have been out campaigning for WikiLeaks. As some of you may remember, back in 2008, WikiLeaks had their domain name taken away from them. The wikileaks.org domain name taken away. This may sound familiar to some of you. The EFF teamed up with the ACLU and fought against that, and the judge dissolved his order, returned wikileaks.org to WikiLeaks so that they could go on publishing truthful political information. And today we see them under attack once again. And once again we are standing with you and we are saying that in the United States of America, we have a right to publish truthful political information, that we have a right to read that truthful political information, and that trying to take that right away from us infringes on our basic right of freedom of speech.
Yes.
Now this is a pretty exciting time, as some of you know, to be in journalism. A lot of questions are going on about what is a journalist, what is not a journalist. Well, I can tell you for certain that a journalist does not have to go to a court and apply to get a permit and say, can I be a journalist now? The courts are not going to hand out licenses for it. That's not how our system works. Here we can say for certain that people publishing online have the same basic constitutional protections of people who are publishing in traditional news media, just like this. And I think it is fantastic that people are coming out here and engaging in this debate. We need more people talking about it. Whether or not you agree with what WikiLeaks has done, whether or not you think that their publication choices are the publication choices you would have made if you were in charge of WikiLeaks, we must all recognize that they have a fundamental right to publish, and infringing on that right infringes on the rights of free speech of every single one of us.
Yes.
I brought a sign-up sheet if anybody wants to join our email newsletter and action alerts.
Yes. Yes. All right, that's a bus.
Union bus driver.
That was a Muni bus driver that was supporting us.
Yes. Yes.
They're under attack too.
They are. He's exercising his free speech right there.
Yes.
Wonderful.
He is.
As I said, I've got a sign-up sheet where we send out newsletter and action alerts. One of the phenomenal things that we have going for EFF is a huge base of people who believe in what we're doing. And whenever we see your basic rights under attack, your rights to privacy online, your rights to free speech, we'll send out an alert to people and let them know there's terrible legislation that's pending. You need to step up and do something about it. And here's how. So I invite you, please, if you're not getting our action alerts, please do consider signing up on the table back there.
Say your organization's name.
Our organization, again, is the Electronic Frontier Foundation, and we are at EFF.org. And I don't want to talk too much about WikiLeaks since we've got a couple of other people coming up here, but I do want to say that a lot of people have criticized them for what they did and didn't publish. And while I'm not going to go through and discuss every single thing that has come out as a result of WikiLeaks, I can tell you that as a result of information published by WikiLeaks, we were able to find out that the United States government was putting pressure on Spain to adopt untested and extremely egregious copyright laws that would affect how people in Spain could use the internet. Because of the publications that came out from WikiLeaks, that bill got taken down. They said, we don't want the United States government deciding what bills we pass in Spain. And I think that in and of itself was worth the rally here today.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you all for coming out here. Please remember to sign up in the back, and I've got stickers and pins, and thanks everybody for coming out and expressing freedom of speech here today.